lady love, la da do. Oh my God.
Toilet.
Nice to see. Oh, as you were about to rush in.
Mid-text with Perez Hilton.
Oh, and what were you telling Perez? Tell us.
Don't come, it's terrible here. No, I'm just kidding. No, I was asking if he really is coming in 10 minutes or if it's 10 minutes drag time.
Now, did you see the picture of him as Betty?
Yeah, it's my favorite one.
It's terrifying. The closer you get to it, the more horrifying it becomes. But I say that in a loving, fabulous way. I love it. He really gets sort of the camp of the picture.
I think it's perfect.
So now, tell me, what does Betty mean to you?
Oh, wow. This is getting serious now.
No, very serious. And we're keeping you here an extra hour so you can tell me.
Well, I started off as a Bettie Page lookalike, like around in the early 90s. So
when you were 12?
Yeah, when people would call me Cleopatra because they didn't even know who Betty was at the time because we didn't have, like, cool things like this and the E! Channel doing specials on Betty. So I took a lot of heat getting made fun of for a long time until people figured out who Betty was. But, I think what I love most about Betty, and I think, it's about her spirit and the sense of playfulness with something really hardcore because I don't know if you really know, but like Betty took some hardcore pictures, some X-rated stuff sometimes.
In the 1950s, exactly.
Joke. Sometimes people say what I do is racy, and it's 2009, and it's nothing compared to what Betty did in the 50s. So she was a real brave, trailblazing woman.
Now, but then she sort of went the other direction and became a very conservative Christian woman after she finished her career. What was that? What was the snap there? What was from one extreme to the other? Do you think? Did you get to know Betty?
I talked to Betty on the phone before, and actually, I was invited to go to church with Betty one Sunday, but that
would have been fun.
Serious. Some people that were helping her out when she was discovered, when they found her, maybe like 10 years ago. They said Betty wants to bring you to church with her, but I was in like London at the time or something, and I couldn't go. But I kicked myself.
Oh my God!
But I didn't get my chance to go find God with Betty.
But now, you did talk to her on the phone, and you became sort of a phone friend.
Really, I did the first ever interview with her around 92 or 93, and so it was on the phone because she didn't want anyone to see her in person. So I was like with Julie Strain, and I think. It was a few like fetishists and people that were big Betty fans that were there interviewing her on the phone.
Okay. Fabulous. Okay, that's what happens in the line for the bathroom.
Yep, that's what you get when you help me down in the bathroom.
So now tell me really quickly, what are you wearing?
Dolce & Gabbana.
It's gorgeousness personified as always.
I bought it too. I didn't borrow it.
You buy things?
Well, yeah, you got to support the designers that you like. They give you free stuff. It's important to support.
That's wonderful. Now, and you did your hair yourself?
Always.
Oh my God. How long does it take you to beat a face at this stage in your career?
It depends. Today I had a lucky day, and I got ready in like an hour and 15 minutes, from wet hair to this.
Now tell me, in these recessionary times, I'm wearing something from 2003 right now, and I find myself doing that more and more. Do you ever repeat outfits?
Yeah, I plan on repeating this one. I don't care. I'm going to wear this again. People can go ahead and tell me they just saw that on me at the Bettie Page thing. I'm going to wear it again next week.
Well, thank you.
That's one of the reasons I love vintage. It's like you're recycling clothes and wearing them again, but I'm not afraid to be photographed in my clothes because I'm not one of those people that's just borrowing clothes and has a stylist. These are my clothes. I wear them. I'm going to wear them again. That's the way it is.
Well, God bless you for that. From your lips to God's ears. It's wonderful to see you. And my dear, what is your name?
Ava.
Hi, Ava. How are you?
I'm good.
A little sex bomb, aren't you?
I don't know. I'm trying.
And what does Betty mean to you?
I think Betty's just a celebration of being a woman and then still retaining that girly side, that playfulness. Exactly. I think that's really important.
I love the fact that she was a real woman, and she was just a real woman, like having fun with what she was doing, and you really see it in those pictures.
Aww.
Mwah. Mwah. You guys, both of you, have a nice night, and we will see you later.